The Magical Music Box and the Kingdom of Harmonia. In the small, peaceful village of Melodyville, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Ella. Ella was well known throughout the village for her love of music. She could often be found humming her favorite tunes, tapping her feet to the rhythm, and even composing her own melodies. Ella's passion for music was so contagious that everyone in Melodyville felt inspired by her, and they would come together to sing and dance in the village square. One day, while wandering through the village market, Ella came across an old, dusty music box. It was decorated with intricate carvings of musical instruments and dancing animals, and Ella felt an immediate connection to the beautiful object. The shopkeeper, noticing her interest, told her that the music box was rumored to possess magical powers, and whoever opened it would be transported to the Kingdom of Harmonia, a land where everything was made of music. Ella's curiosity was piqued, and she knew she had to have the music box. She saved her money for weeks, and finally, she had enough to purchase the mysterious object. With great anticipation, Ella brought the music box home, carefully wound the key, and opened the lid. As the enchanting melody began to play, the room around Ella started to blur and spin. In an instant, she found herself standing in the heart of a majestic kingdom unlike anything she had ever seen. The Kingdom of Harmonia was a land where everything was made of music. The buildings, the trees, and even the people were composed of beautiful, harmonious notes. Ella was greeted by the friendly inhabitants of Harmonia, who introduced themselves as the Melodians. They were excited to meet someone from the outside world and eagerly showed Ella around their musical kingdom. As they walked, Ella discovered that the Melodians communicated through song, and each individual had their own unique melody that expressed their personality and emotions. As Ella explored Harmonia, she came to learn that the kingdom was ruled by a wise and benevolent queen named Queen Celeste. Queen Celeste had the power to create new melodies and harmonies, which she used to maintain balance and harmony within the kingdom. However, Ella soon discovered that not everything was perfect in Harmonia. A dark cloud had been looming over the kingdom, caused by the sinister Lord Discord, who sought to disrupt the harmony of the land. Lord Discord had stolen Queen Celeste's magical baton, which she used to create melodies and harmonies, and had been using it to spread disharmony and chaos throughout the kingdom. Upon hearing this news, Ella knew she had to help. With her love of music and her natural gift for creating beautiful melodies, she believed she could restore harmony to the kingdom and defeat Lord Discord. Ella joined forces with the Melodians and set out on a quest to retrieve the magical baton and save the Kingdom of Harmonia. Along the way, Ella and her friends faced numerous challenges and obstacles. They braved the treacherous crescendo cliffs, navigated the mysterious rhythm woods, and battled the fierce tempo beasts that guarded Lord Discord's lair. Through it all, Ella's love of music and her unwavering determination kept the group going, and they became a harmonious team, united in their goal to save their kingdom. Finally, after many trials and tribulations, Ella and her friends reached Lord Discord's fortress. They confronted the villain, and in a tense battle, Ella used her musical talents to counteract Lord Discord's chaotic tunes. As Ella played her melodies, the power of harmony began to weaken Lord Discord, and the stolen magical baton was wrested from his grasp. With the magical baton back in Queen Celeste's hands, harmony was restored to the Kingdom of Harmonia. The dark cloud that had loomed over the kingdom vanished, and the land was once again filled with beautiful melodies and harmonious notes. The Melodians rejoiced and thanked Ella for her bravery and her musical gifts, which had saved their beloved kingdom. In gratitude for her heroic efforts, Queen Celeste bestowed upon Ella a special gift, a magical pendant that would allow her to visit the Kingdom of Harmonia whenever she wished. Ella was overjoyed and promised to return to the kingdom to visit her new friends and continue to learn from their musical wisdom. With the Kingdom of Harmonia safe and sound, Ella knew it was time to return to her own village. As she held the magical pendant close to her heart, she found herself transported back to her cozy home in Melodyville. Ella couldn't wait to share her incredible adventure with her family and friends, and she regaled them with tales of the marvelous Kingdom of Harmonia and the brave Melodians who had helped her save their land. Inspired by her journey, Ella continued to explore and create music, incorporating the harmonious lessons she had learned from her time in Harmonia. Her passion for music spread throughout the village, and Melodyville became a place where people of all ages came together to sing, dance, and celebrate the power of music to unite and inspire. And so, Ella's love of music and her magical adventures in the Kingdom of Harmonia became a cherished part of her village's history, passed down from generation to generation. The villagers of Melodyville would never forget the courageous girl who had saved a kingdom through the power of harmony, and they continued to celebrate the joy and beauty of music in her honor. Ella's adventures in the Kingdom of Harmonia didn't stop with the defeat of Lord Discord. Over the next several months, Ella used the magical pendant to visit Harmonia, learning more about the kingdom and growing closer to her Melodian friends. During her visits, she discovered many other enchanting places within the kingdom, each with its own unique musical attributes. One of her favorite places was the Symphony Sea, a vast ocean where the waves created a beautiful symphony of sounds as they crashed against the shore. Ella marveled at the creatures that lived beneath the surface, each contributing their own musical talents to the sea's magnificent orchestra. Ella spent hours listening to the whales' deep, soulful songs and the playful melodies of the dolphins. Another magical place she discovered was the Harmonic Hills, where the tall grasses swayed in the wind, creating a soothing lullaby that could calm even the most restless of souls. As Ella walked through the hills, she found herself surrounded by butterflies that danced and sang in harmony with the wind, creating an enchanting melody that filled the air. In the heart of the kingdom, there was the Grand Concert Hall, an impressive structure made entirely of musical instruments. In this majestic hall, the Melodians gathered to perform elaborate concerts, showcasing their unique talents and celebrating the power of music to bring people together. Ella was honored to be invited to perform at one of these concerts, where she shared her own original compositions, blending the musical styles of Melodyville and Harmonia in a captivating performance. As Ella's visits to the Kingdom of Harmonia continued, word of her musical talents and her heroic deeds spread throughout the kingdom. Ella was asked to teach music classes for young Melodians, helping them develop their own unique melodies and discover their passion for music. She took great pride in sharing her knowledge and watching her students grow into talented musicians, each with their own distinct musical voice. On one particular visit to Harmonia, Ella was invited to attend a grand ball in her honor, hosted by Queen Celeste herself. The ball was held in the magnificent Palace of Harmony, where the walls were adorned with shimmering crystal notes, and the floors were made of polished piano keys. Ella was amazed by the splendor of the palace and felt humbled by the outpouring of gratitude and admiration from the Melodians. As Ella danced the night away, surrounded by her friends and the harmonious music that filled the air, she couldn't help but feel a deep sense of joy and fulfillment. Through her adventures in the Kingdom of Harmonia, she had not only saved a magical land but had also discovered the true power of music, its ability to connect people across time and space, and to bring joy, healing, and inspiration to all who embraced its beauty. The end.